Alright.
Because they certainly gave up everything now.
What?
The Sim and Lonnie.
Wait, so what finally settled everything with Melech that he...
He came and he visited her, and he said enough is enough, and we're going to be friends.
When was that? When you say her, you mean Sally, right?
Yeah, when Marvin was born.
So probably 1945.
Marvin was born in 46.
This was after Marvin was born?
What was the business they had in Poland?
They had woods.
Lumber.
Lumber.
What were they doing with lumber?
Selling it to build houses. They had the same in Vienna.
Who had the same in Vienna?
Uncle Mela.
Now, he came in 1914 with... No, wait. When did they come to Vienna?
That I don't know.
Oh.
He was there before I was born.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. Alright, so all that was about Sally's one brother, two sisters,
Yeah.
and where their descendants went. I'm summarizing for myself. So Grandma told me all she knew about Sally's parents was that they were named Hillel and Adel, and they lived in Poland. But you don't know anything else about them. Never met them. You don't know anything else about them. Okay.
Talk to Marvin, because Marvin knows
Yeah, I will.
more. That's Bubby's Yichus is the slip at the press. Bubby's Yichus, right?
Yeah.
And so he knows more about that.
Okay.
Uncle Ziggy knows a lot.
Yeah, no, I need to talk to both of them. Okay, we were talking before. Maybe you can fill in what you know. Usher Zelig. First of all, so I'm trying to get this all straight. Usher Zelig's parents were Moshe Leib and Rachel Breina.
Yeah.
You don't know, what was Rachel Breina's name before she got married? Do you know?
I don't.
You don't know. Okay. And remind me, they came over here,
They came to Vienna.
and then after that, did they make it to the States?
No,
They died in the
they
20s.
died.
They died in the 20s. Okay. Alright. And Usher Zelig was one of 7.
Yeah.
So the siblings that we know about,
Tante Gosha, Tante Esther, Uncle Joe, and Asher Zelig. I don't know the rest.
Hold on, what do you got?
What?
Gosha,
Tante
Esther,
Tante Yidis,
Tante Yidis, Gosha,
Gosha, Uncle Joe,
Uncle Joe,
and
Usher Zelig.
Zelig.
Gosha is a girl or a boy?
Girl.
I don't know. I don't know the two others.
I don't either. Because they don't have descendants that I know of.
I don't know.
Okay, now, sorry. Usher Zelig you said made it here to America? He came to St. Louis?
Yeah.
Okay. When did he die?
He died in 1951.
Okay. And Sally died when?
73.
1973.
Yeah.
Oh, so she lived, how old was she when she died?
87.
27.
Okay. And Usher Zelig was how old again? You said that before.
He was 67.
67? Okay. Alright. So, where was he in the 7? Was he like the old, young?
I don't know either.
That I don't know.
I know he's one of the younger ones because I know Joe was the older ones.
Maybe he was the youngest.
I think he was the youngest.
He was the youngest.
He was definitely the youngest.
Okay. So, the 4 that you mentioned, did they all make it out of Europe?
They
Gosha,
lived in the
Esther,
United-
Joe, and Yidis?
Then they came to the United States. Esther was already here before the World War I.
So was Joe.
And Joe and Gosha, they were here before
Where were they?
St. Louis.
in St. Louis. That's how they came to St. Louis.
So who was the first to come to St. Louis?
Joe.
Joe,
When did he come?
Probably around 1910.
something like that.
What brought him to St. Louis?
Oh, that I know the story.
That I don't.
I do. They had a deal in Russia that one child went to the army, and one son in the family went to the army for all the other children. So the child who was registered for the army, they
Right.
threw out of the country. So he came to the United States,
So he was the oldest, probably.
probably.
He probably was the oldest. I'm guessing.
Oldest boy,
Right.
Who was the oldest boy?
Joe.
Oh, Joe, yeah,
So Joe was a peddler
in Oklahoma.
in Oklahoma and in the southern Midwestern states, and just ended up in St. Louis. And he married Mary. What's Mary Lewis' last name?
I don't know her maiden name.
Married a woman by the name of Mary in St. Louis. And Joe started a business called Modern Shoe Company.
That's
No.
ironic.
That's not Marvin Shoe Company. Joe was never in the shoe business.
What was he?
And he was in the real estate business. Modern Shoe Company was
By High?
It was High's father-in-law.
Oh. Well, no, that wasn't ironic. That was part of the fights in the family when they opened Modern Jack Company. They said they copied the name.
Okay. So when did Joe die?
In the 60s. Mid-60s.
What about his wife?
She's still alive.
Mary?
Oh, no, Mary
she,
died.
She
No.
died.
No, Mary died. Mary died in this. Mary was in the early 70s, I think.
She was close to 100 years old.
Yeah, but it was the early 70s.
Okay, whenever she died. She was at Delma Garden West.
Right.
When? Okay. How old was Joe when he died?
I don't know. It was in his 80s.
I'm sure in his 80s.
Was he religious at all?
No.
But okay. So but Asher Zelig grew up very religious, right?
Yeah, they all did.
So then they became less religious when they came here?
Yeah.
You're
Well, my
typical.
father-in-law was religious when he came here. They
He
were-
stayed religious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
they came in the
10s, right. Okay, so when did Esther and Goshe,
Oh, Esther died.
or when did they come to the States?
Oh, probably in the or before 1920.
So did they all come to St. Louis because Joe was here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you want their children?
Well, hold on a second. So Esther, Goshe, and Yidis all came to St.
No.
Louis?
Esther, Goshe, and Joe came to St. Louis. Yidis went to New York. Yidis was Newman.
Newman, yeah.
I don't know when she died. She must have died.
She married someone named Newman.
Yeah.
She married in
I know
the...
She died a long time ago. Must have been in the 70s.
I don't remember her at all. I was going to say in the 50s. 60s maybe.
Maybe in the 60s. Because I remember her.
Okay. So who Uncle Joe's kids
Joe
are...
had 3 children.
3 what?
He
Three.
had 3 children.
Yeah.
Ray, High,
And Epstein, what was her name?
and Thelma.
Velma.
2 boys and a girl?
Oh, wait a second. No. And then who was... Oh, from St.
Ray,
Louis. Well, who was from St. Louis Photo Company?
that was Gush's daughter.
I didn't know Goshen had a daughter.
Yeah, she had 2 daughters.
Oh, that's right. That was Goshen's daughter. Never mind.
So Ray, Hi, and Thelma?
Yeah.
2 boys and a girl?
No, Ray, High, and Thelma, 2 girls
2
and
girls
a
and a boy.
boy.
Ray is a girl?
Yeah, Ray is a girl.
What was Ray... Did Ray marry?
Yeah.
She was married to a doctor.
And what was his name? What was their name?
Nussbaum.
Nussbaum. But they lived in Westchester.
No, they lived near Conway Road someplace.
Who lived in New York?
What?
Oh, no, never mind.
Ray lived in New York.
It's confusing.
What?
Ray lived in Westchester.
Are any of them alive?
Not Ray.
Ray's children.
No, not Ray. lived in Chesterton. What's her name? What did I say? Ray?
Nussbaum
Thelma? No.
and Hyman.
And Hyman.
There was somebody that lived in Westchester.
Ray Satinstein.
Yeah. So who is she?
Ray Satinstein is Tante Gosh's daughter. But
Okay.
Ray Nussbaum is Joe's
Right,
daughter.
okay.
And everyone was named Rachel for the grandmother.
Russell Bryant.
Yeah,
Ray is Rachel.
yeah.
You don't know anything about Moshe Leib or
Oh,
Rachel.
wait a minute. Who? Oh, no, never mind. Who was the one? She was really weird, but she had no children.
Who? Oh, Gussie.
Gussie.
Yeah,
But that's not Gussia.
no. Gussie was Tante Esther's daughter.
Oh, I missed them. Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Okay, hold on a second. Are Ray, Hi, Thelma, any of them alive?
No.
No.
Just High's wife is still alive. She
She's in
was,
Kansas City.
right, she was the chancellor. She was,
She was
Dean of
the Dean of
Students
Students
at
at
Washington.
Washington U.
How old is she now?
At
She must
95.
be close to 90.
Do you ever talk to her or anything?
She's older than you.
I said she's close to 90.
Her name is Eleanor Waltuch, and she was the Dean of Students at Washington for many years. And her husband Hyman was mayor of Clayton. Did you know that?
I've heard of Hi a bunch of times, but I didn't know he was mayor.
He was mayor of Clayton.
Okay.
Well, you got a nice family tree.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Is she? Do you know if she's with it? Okay. So, all right, going one by one. Where are Ray's descendants, High's descendants, Thelma's descendants?
Ray has two girls that live in Chicago. I don't know their names.
Okay.
I used to know their descendants. I don't know them anymore.
All right. Who are Thelma's or High's?
Hi. Thelma has Margie and Kenny.
Where do they live?
Kenny lives here, and Margie lives in New York.
Are they alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. And High?
Hi is dead.
No, I know. Did they have children?
Yeah, one was
Children.
Julie.
No, Ray's children were one is children.
Oh, okay.
I don't know High's children.
I did know them because Rory met them, but I forgot who they were.
I don't know their names.
Did he have boys, girls? How many?
No, two girls
Okay. Where do they live?
in New York. One lives in Kansas City and one lives in New York.
Okay. That's why the mother's there.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay.
Got it all?
Yeah.
Esther's children, you know. Esther's descendants, you know.
Who?
Lazarus.
So what was Esther's married name?
Which time? She had 5 husbands.
She had 5 husbands. The last one was Flum.
Right. One was Katz.
What happened to all them?
She killed him. She got married for the last time at 85.
My father-in-law married them all off.
5 husbands. Okay. How many children did she have?
2.
From which marriage or marriages?
One is Gussie and one was Rose.
No, those are their names, right?
Yeah.
I think their names was Katz.
No, there was still one in Poland.
Oh, so Katz was here.
Sorry, their names were Gussie and.
Gussie
And Rose.
and Rose.
Okay, hold on. She had 5 husbands.
5 husbands.
Did she live here always?
Huh?
All 5 husbands lived here?
Yeah.
No, one
No.
in Europe. and 4 here.
This is gonna get confusing on a family tree. All right. What were the husbands' names? Do you know any of them?
No, just the last one.
All I
What
know
was the last one?
Wow.
Flam, F-L-A-M.
And she didn't have any kids with him though.
No.
She brought 2 children from Poland.
5 marriages?
Huh?
A lot of marriages. They all died, all 5?
I heard one was divorced.
I don't remember.
Elaine told me that she divorced one
Maybe she did.
and then married somebody for a long time.
Lucky him.
Yeah, he didn't die.
All right, where did Gussie Rose?
Gussie had no children.
Is she alive?
No.
Rose.
Rose had 2 children.
Do you know when Gussie died?
Actually, I do. Gussie died just after Karen was married for the first time, so in the early 70s.
Okay.
No, hold on, I was drawing. No, mid-70s.
Okay. Okay. Rose had 2 children.
Rose had 2 children, but one of them you know.
One is
Alan
Lazaroff.
Lazaroff.
what's his first name?
Alan
Alan
Lazaroff. He was at your wedding.
I only kind of know who he is. Okay.
What? Yeah, his son is Menachem, who's Alan Lazaroff is married to
Okay.
Rav's niece.
What?
Alan Lazaroff is married to Alona Meiselman, who is Moshe Meiselman's sister.
Right.
And then the other son is Morton Lazaroff. Oh, you should have called him to come to the funeral.
What?
He lives in St. Louis, doesn't he?
Huh?
Does he live in St. Louis?
No.
Where does he live?
He died. Martin.
Oh, Martin died too?
When did he pass?
I didn't know he died.
He died. I don't remember.
Is Alan alive?
Yeah,
he was at my wedding.
Yeah.
Sorry, his son's Menachem.
Right.
Alan's from then, because his
Yeah.
son. So how did wait? So did Tante Esther stay from?
No.
No.
So how did Rose have a son who became from?
He went.
Was Rose from?
No.
No.
So when did Alan become from?
He went. I don't know. He went to college and he became from.
Sure. Okay.
You know where he became from? He went to college and then he went to the Jewish Theological Seminary. He became a conservative rabbi. But I think during that time he must have come from.
And then he roomed with his son Menachem roomed with Daniel, right?
Right.
Okay, that I got. It was related to my friend Ezzy Soloveitchik through this whole Meiselman connection.
Right.
Okay, now I got that. Now Tante Gosha,
Yeah, she had 2 daughters. One
who
was,
did she marry?
his name was Abe Spicer,
Okay.
and she had 2 children.
Do you know when either of them died?
They both died.
When? Do you know?
Ray died recently. She was 97.
No, this
The parents, Tante Gosha.
probably in the 50s.
Oh,
Because they weren't around when I could remember.
Okay. Okay, they had. Sorry. Say that again.
he had 2 daughters. One was Bessie
Horowitz.
Horowitz, and one was Fanny Klein.
Now where does Morton Klein come in?
Martin Klein is Fanny's son.
Are either of them alive?
No.
Either Bessie or Fanny?
No.
Okay. Where do their kids live?
Martin lives in
California, Los
California,
Angeles.
Los
Beverly Hills.
Angeles.
Not religious?
No.
Bessie, did she have children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do they live?
One child lives with him, and one child lives someplace in the eastern North Carolina.
One child lives where?
North Carolina.
Where's the other one then?
The daughter. And the son lives with them in California.
Well, whose son?
Martin Klein.
No, he's talking about
Sorry. Bessie Horwitz.
Bessie Horwitz's kids.
Oh, Bessie Horwitz. Helen lives here.
Oh, what's Helen's last name?
Hornblower.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't know where the son lives. Out west someplace.
You ever seen Helen?
No.
All right. And Fanny Klein, other than Morton, did she have other children?
She had Morton. And she had Ross Flegel.
Roz what?
Ross Flegel. She lives in Chicago. I talked to her.
No.
I never even heard of her.
What was Bessie's, or what was either Bessie or Fanny's, what were their husbands' first names?
Fanny's husband was Lou Klein.
Maury Horwitz.
And Horwitz was Maury Horwitz. Oh yeah, no, pretty much.
Sorry, Louis Klein?
No.
Louis.
Louis. Okay.
A big family, huh?
Okay, hold on, let me see if I got all this straight. Okay, so Yiddish.
Tante Yiddish.
Well, what happened to her?
Well, she died.
2 sons.
She had 2 sons.
Did she make it? She made it to the States?
Yeah.
She went to New York.
Yeah.
She was the Newman, right?
Yeah.
Now we got religious people, sort of.
Did Tante Yiddish stay religious?
I think so.
What was her husband's name? Tante Yiddish?
Louis
Newman?
Louis Newman.
And went to New York. Okay.
Yeah. Louis Newman died on the boat, and they buried him at sea.
On the way over here?
Yeah. To New York. She had 2 sons. Abe.
Did she ever remarry?
No. Abe and Herman. She had 2 sons.
And where are they?
Abe died and Herman died.
When did they die, do you know?
I just know when Abe died. I know when Herman died, I meant.
When?
Was it
1983 or 84.
Okay. And where did their, like...
they
what-
lived in New York?
Okay. You know some of their descendants?
Yeah, they're all.
Okay. Who are Abe?
Herman?
Either one. Abe or Herman?
Herman, I just know Herman's. Herman is Trudy Levine.
Trudy Levine. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I met her.
Yeah.
Now I finally know how she's related.
You know
She
her
sent me
son-
some pictures.
Right, you know who her son-in-law is.
No.
Rabbi Horn at Yeshiva, what's it called? Netivaria.
Huh. Okay.
Alright, so she has Trudy.
Where did I meet Trudy? Recently.
In
Your wedding.
No, before then.
In
Tina.
Tina.
She lives down the street from Marvin.
No, I met her at some simcha though. What did I meet her at?
Maybe at whatever Marvin Simpson.
Marvin's Smacha. Maybe at Deborah's wedding.
Yeah, it was Deborah's wedding. She sent me some emails. I have her contact information. I'm gonna talk to her. Maybe she knows more
She
about.
knows a lot about this side of the family.
Maybe she knows more about like the siblings. Who else Yiddish was
She
siblings
may.
with?
She may, because she's a lot older.
Okay.
So she has
She's
a
a math professor at Fairleigh Dickinson's College.
I have her email.
Computers.
Huh?
I thought she was a computer.
I don't know. I think she's a math professor. Oh, I don't know.
All right. Who else did Herman have?
Lewis. And Elsie.
Elfie.
Elfie.
Is that somebody by the name
Elfie
of Jill?
Fisher.
Is somebody by the name of Jill?
Julie.
No, Jill.
No, they had 3 children. Elfie, Judy.
Elfie, Jill.
I miss Jill. I didn't even know Jill.
She's some kind of a law
There were
professor.
4 children?
3 children.
No, so it's... No.
Elfie.
Elfie, Trudy, and Lewis.
And somebody by the name of Jill someplace.
Yeah, but Jill is Elfie's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Julie,
All right.
and she's at Harvard,
Doing what?
a law professor.
I have a law professor cousin at Harvard?
Yeah. Her name is Julie Fisher.
Oh. I have to look her up. Wait, Jill or Jill? Wow.
Julie. I know.
Oh. I should go say hello. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting all this straight. Okay, so we went through as many of Asher Zelig's siblings, right, as we know?
Yeah.
There must be 2 others that we don't know about.
Call
Trudy.
Trudy maybe.
Call Trudy. She knows more than I do.
Her father knew everything.
Her father was Herman.
Yeah.
I don't know Abe's children at all.
I
Okay.
don't know either.
And we don't know anything about either Moshe Leib, Waltuch's parents, siblings, or
I
anything.
don't know. Herman may know.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, but he's dead. Maybe Trudy knows.
And we don't know anything about Rachel Breina's parents or siblings. Okay. I just want to get whatever we know.
Okay.
Now, who are my cousins? Okay, so hold on. So, of the cousins we have in Boston, we've now got Julie Fisher,
And you got Sammy Bernstein.
who's in Framingham.
Yeah. There's another cousin.
Now, who's the one you've been telling me about that I gotta go?
I don't know where I put the number.
Who is it?
You keep trying to tell me every Shabbos I call and then I forget.
Who is
That
it?
had his,
That's a different family.
Okay, that's okay.
his grandson.
Who lives in Boston?
Had his granddaughter.
Whose child? Shimshi Bochir Yossi.
I don't know.
That's okay.
It's not the Waltuch side of the
And
family.
it's the Shapiro side.
Parish.
Wow. Okay. 3, 7,
Who would
No,
be your?
I have to get it from Eddie again.
9. Okay.
It's your third cousin.
Okay.
Julie is your third cousin. No, Julie is your third cousin.
Julie who?
Fisher. Now Fisher's not from, and neither is Lewis, but Trudy is,
Okay.
and all her children are from.
Okay.
I don't know, she has 4 or 5 children.
5.
Alright, I gotta get this all on a chart so we can get this all straight.
There's Toby.
Whose children are we talking about? Sorry.
Toby lives in Israel.
Right.
These are Trudy's kids? Okay, you don't have to give them.
Yeah.
Because I'll get them. I mean, Trudy's.
Okay.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Sheldon.
Okay.
You know, she's the only, and out of, when you come to think of it, out of the entire Waltuch family, Trudy and Lazaroff and Alan Lazaroff are the only true from people.
And our side.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
in other words, Moshe Leib
I understand. Descendants.
is the Asher Zelig's descendants, only Max's children. Out of all the descendants from Moshe Leib, only Max's children and 1 child from this Tante Esther are from.
Sad.
Do you know who Israel Singer is?
You know
With
the name.
He was, he was fired, but he was head of the American Jewish Congress. Right, his father
It's
was.
funny, Jen's applying for it.
What?
Jen was applying for something at the time.
Well, don't worry, he was fired.
No. So who's Israel Singer? What does that have to do with us?
Right,
He
his
was-
father
Yeah.
and my father were best of friends. Do you remember about 6 years ago when there was this whole issue with the money of Holocaust survivors in Switzerland, and that the Swiss banks were,
A little bit, yeah.
remember that?
A little bit,
Well,
no.
he was the one who brought it to light.
Oh.
And the Swiss hated him because they thought it was causing a lot of anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
We were in Israel.
The Swiss
The Swiss people.
thought it was causing anti-Semitism?
It was causing anti-Semitism in Switzerland to Jews because what he was trying to get out of the banks
Oh.
was the banks had a lot of accounts.
Right.
So we were at a Shabbat Chatan in Israel, and the people who invited us, she is born in Israel, but she was raised in Switzerland. So we were sitting at a table with a bunch of Swiss. They were cursing him out, something fierce. So then, okay, I didn't want to say I knew him. I know him as Struve.
How was Grandpa friendly with him?
Well, his father and your grandfather were best friends.
Israel Singer's father.
Israel Singer's father and your grandfather were best friends.
From growing up in Vienna?
Yeah.
They went to school together all the way from kindergarten through college.
Through college. So I knew
Right.
it as a household name. So Dora and I decided to walk, and we were walking. The lunch was at the Don Panorama,
Yeah.
and we were walking from the King David. Who do I run into? Israel Singer. Oh,
Your name just came up.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Certainly wasn't saying that, but he was saying me. We were talking about family. As he has one sister, Baichu, and very from, and he's fairly from. But he says, isn't it amazing that these two men, they weren't that religious in Europe, that these two men come to the United States and all of their descendants are religious?
Who?
Israel
Max?
Singer's
Yeah.
father was a butcher.
What?
Israel Singer's father was a butcher.
Who was a butcher? Kalman?
Kalman's father.
Kalman's father was a butcher, but Kalman was in costume jewelry.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, who is not so religious in Europe?
They were not that frum in Europe.
Right. Well, what does that mean? I don't know what that
They
means.
were modern Orthodox.
Very modern Orthodox, very left-wing Orthodox in Europe.
More so than your family?
Yeah,
Well, I guess so.
I think so.
They were religious.
Yeah, but not as religious as we are today here.
Well, maybe they were not. They all went to the Polish yeshiva.
All right. But it
The
was
Polish a what?
Polish yeshiva.
Polish yeshiva.
This was a large shul in Vienna.
That's where all the dates came from.
Right.
Dates.
Well, first of all, Orthodox Jewry was not today was not what it was 25 years
No,
ago.
I know that.
And it wasn't what it was in Europe either. But it's just amazing that all of their descendants, all
Are
their
from.
children and grandchildren are from. Well, 99%. We have 1%.
All right, listen, whatever is.
Not too bad.
Done. Yeah.
That's
It is
not
what
too
it is.
bad though.
No, very impressive.
Oh, you got a lot of stories.
I know. I got a lot of. I have to work on this family tree now. Now that I got a lot more information.
Well, you got to call Uncle Ziggy when he
I know.
comes
I know.
back, and you got to call Trudy.
I do what I can. Every time I come, we do something.
Okay.
So we learn.